Happy fucking Friday, everybody.
This is the third time we've started this episode.
We just redid this episode 3 times.
Because the fucking room is like, you can't leave yet. There's something you haven't found. And we were like, what? And we've investigated literally everything 3 times. We had to look up what we're missing. Guess what, guys? Guess
Jeff,
what it is?
show us.
Guess what? It turns out that this is not all one thing. The pool of blood is a separate clue.
Oh!
Of course,
Oh!
Chike Bunsoft.
So fucking shaky.
Chike
Yeah, this
Stupid
was
Soft.
tricky as fuck. All
God,
right.
was that almost as annoying as that damn rectangle side thing?
It's a similar thing where
It's not as annoying, I guess, but that wow. Okay.
A small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is clearly... this can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck.
Yes, we know. This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed, maybe more. Oh, what?
That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file.
No, it doesn't. She just said that it was... Oh, never mind. I read it wrong. I'm dumb.
Beth thinks blood gets wetter as time goes on.
She said that it's been dry, and it must have been dry before Angie was dead. That's what I read.
Oh.
And I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense.
I have rage is covering my eyes right now, so I can't.
We're in such a bad headspace, dude. Okay, let's do a quick exercise. Mike, what's something that you love?
I love Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're pumped for that fighter's beta.
Hide it, yes.
Cool. I love Cheese in the Trap.
Hell yeah.
Hell
it's a good
yeah.
webcomic.
Are you reading it?
Not yet.
Well,
Jeff, what do you love?
I love spending time with my friends.
Yay!
Yay, all right,
let's keep
good
going with this
exercise.
episode. We're all happy now, right?
I feel
Are you fucking happy?
I'm scared. Oh, God.
Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file.
Tell us, everybody in the comments, what you guys love.
Yeah.
Let's
make this a positive
whole group
video.
game.
There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions just yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now.
That's it.
Yeah, hey, Maki, don't forget the dried blood.
Maki, what's wrong?
It's not important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene.
Oh.
Maki!
Destroyed.
That's supposed to be a compliment.
When did we let her down? Like, why is she so
know.
bitter? Who knows?
I guess we're pretty bad at push-ups, but still.
You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy's useless.
Oh, you like
and
him.
I love him so
They
deeply.
heard that?
Anyway, let's continue. You heard that as he's shitting himself, his ears are burning. I think we finished investigating everything for now.
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we've had enough clues yet. We're not resting,
what
is
Maki. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so get your ass in gear. It took a long time to find that fucking pool of blood.
You're right. First we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
Wait, was that spelled wrong? Anthropologist?
I think that's how you spell it.
A-N-T-H-R-P-O? Anthropologist?
A-N-T-H-R-O-P-O.
Anthro.
Anthro.
But it wasn't R-O, it was
Anthropologist.
R-P.
Oh, I missed it.
Anthropologist. Never mind.
Chike
Typo.
Spunsoft, get your act
Chike.
together.
Chike, come on.
Oh my god.
Spell your name right.
Oh my god.
That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that Oh. I hate
Became you there for a
katanas.
second. Is something wrong, Maki?
I thought she was going to get cut off. Just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner? Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. She's so insensitive.
Yeah, she is. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. I'm like Kaito.
Kaito's not helpful at all. Kaito's just like, go, you can do it.
Yeah, he's more moral support than or morale support than
There's
he is.
nothing at the pool.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he even actually hindered the investigation. This glove won't prove to be an important clue later.
My head is in the space. My head is in the space. So,
In my jacket. That's where space is.
That's right. All right.
I think he does that when he's stressed out. He just puts his head underneath his coat and then he stares at the stars that are inlaid.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He picks out constellations.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from...
Chun chun.
No, it's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath. Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it. I'm an
Doesn't-
ace detective.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab, after all.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
All these priceless artifacts are behind an unlocked door. Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too.
I wonder if they will pressure Kokio because he actually was... Not Kokio. Koichi. Kokichi. God damn it. Kokichi, because he was also waving the sword around and like really into it.
How do you remember all this? Fair enough. Yeah, I saw this.
All right.
Cool. Leaf kitten.
Sweet.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Yep.
Oh, what are you guys doing here?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance?
You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
I'm pretty.
Anyway, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Take it back, I'm pretty. Wait, something for the seance.
Yep, that white sheet over there.
The tarp?
We
brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
It doesn't look like a sheet.
Yeah, like a tarp almost.
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet?
Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either. That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet.
Research?
Yeah, it seems like a typo there. So, let's see. Kokichi took a look around and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it? Yep, it says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see. What does it say about the Caged Child Seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Caged Child is mentioned here. Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Caged Child...
I'm so curious what's going to happen with this.
Yeah.
you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no light. Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage. Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? Do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Inuyasha.
When the preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. After the song, ask, "Is the Caged Child?" Then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit. And that's all it says.
That's suspicious.
Yeah.
That's suspicious.
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say?
No.
Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it.
Okay, now this is getting weird.
But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate. Oh yeah! He said he memorized every word of it too.
So why do we need the book?
That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it.
Oma wanted to look at the book.
Oh.
Yeah. But is it even possible, contacting Angie's ghost? If you're curious, why don't you join us, Suichi? Huh? You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
I love that face, the like weird flirty
Yeah.
devilish face.
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm annoyed by you. I'm not going. I don't believe in seances.
Just like you don't believe in monopads or technology.
No. Oh, yeah. That was the thing that was about my character. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens.
As a detective, huh? Yeah, I think you're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm the actual ultimate detective.
I was going to say, do I come to your job and tell you how to stab people? Come on.
You could.
Now you're talking.
What happened to your voice?
I'm sorry. I got the laughing did a weird thing with my throat. Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. Interesting.
Do you guys remember saying that when you were kids? Calling up your neighbors and be like, hey, Kevin, do you want to come over and play?
I do,
Did you
yeah.
ever say that?
Probably.
I wouldn't say play. I'd say I was always too cool for play. I'd say
Like,
hang out. Do you want to come hang out?
Well, I'm the nerd then. Because I said play.
You go play.
You're just so innocent, Michael.
I just going over to my friend's house, knocking on the front door, and being like, "Can Brianna come out?"
Can she come out? As if she's like a hostage. Like, can she come out, please? Oh, hello, Satan. I guess we're doing this, huh? Oh, wow, I really got you on, Beth.
And it's Shuichi opening the door. Hello, Satan.
Hello, Satan.
That's too good.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi? You are most welcome to join us.
Take my spot.
Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join. Oh man, what a shame. Well, key boy, you're out. What? Why me?
I don't know, he wants to be there?
I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while. Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice.
That's pretty gross.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo. Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing. No one's apologized yet.
Is he gonna kill somebody after being like, "I've been put down too many times"?
I mean,
That
maybe.
seems like a
Down.
bad story choice.
I mean, it's very Monodam, right?
Is it?
I mean, that's what Monodam was doing. He was getting bullied, so he decided to kill.
Yeah, who's a fish, remember?
Yeah. Fine. Our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
Is that possible?
Why would I do that?
It's possible.
Stop whining, Kibo. That's what I do. I want to start the seance as soon as possible.
Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi.
I think something's gonna come to a head with him.
Yeah, I still don't have a really great read on his character. Like, he started as being very dependable and friendly, and now, I don't know, he's praying to Atua, and I just don't know, man.
It's
He
weird
does
that he's
seem to-
praying. Go ahead.
Yes.
It was weird that he's praying to Atua and then he called the seance. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't like the seance. It's like, wait, you believe in a god, but you don't believe in the devil?
He's weird, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't get
weird.
what he's up to. What did I do?
Maybe Mew's been like changing his programming.
Ooh, that's
That's
a
what I'm
thought.
saying. I said that last episode.
It's true. Mike did say
That's
that.
my idea.
Oh.
What a good, strong idea I had.
But that was really great. Michael,
Thanks.
pick up the slack, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god, guys.
So, now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings. Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped on. You drew this magical circle with salt? I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed. Also, excuse me. Also, I had to burp for a second. And with my mouth zipped up like this, it's not a pleasant experience. Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse. Got it. I'll be careful.
Shuichi, did you memorize your caged child song?
That's true. I have to learn it. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture. I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Caged Child's song memorized. You must do the same. I have copied down the words to the song. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark. We're the Caged Child in America. Whoa. We have to memorize lyrics now? You're a detective, so I expect your memory will be up to the task. Here is the melody. Is he gonna sing?
Yeah, sing into the microphone on the controller.
Yeah, that'll unlock the next level. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. Alright, I think I've got it now. Okay. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective. Well then, let us begin the ritual right away. Yeah! Yay! Finally, we get to see Angie! Before that, let us choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl.
Then I'll do it.
Oh, this is gonna be weird.
I can think of anyone. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
Oh.
No, I'll do it.
Oh.
Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
That's so suspicious.
But also creepy. Like, what if, oh, God. No.
Dude, I don't think it's going to work.
Creepy as fuck.
I don't think it's going to work, and she's going to spew some lies.
Maybe.
That's interesting.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium.
But Tenko cares so much about Himiko's happiness.
Yeah, it's true.
That way, you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please?
Tenko.
Also, Himiko, let me say one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead, cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do.
Aww.
I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you
Oh,
up.
God, please don't punch me.
She's getting crazy.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko.
I think you've trained too much.
You're probably right.
Aww. What a nice moment. Seems like the two of them made up. That's good. Hopefully one of them doesn't die from this
Someone's gonna
ritual.
Die from this ritual.
So, now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
All right, Himiko. I'll see you later.
And she won't. Ron
I'd be
Howard.
surprised if she died, though.
Yeah. Now I would like the spirit medium, Tenko, to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your step. Since it's so dark, I think this was probably not my line.
Yeah. Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle.
Don't look at my panties.
Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
Definitely see my panties.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
I'm asleep. Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete.
The perspective is so wrong. It's
Yeah.
bothering me so much.
Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
Yeah, at least she's chipper about it. Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
Ding dong, trial time.
Yeah. First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please, keep in mind, Walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Okay, he said that so many times that someone's gonna fuck up the circle.
I was gonna say, okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong. I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff. It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on, don't just drop it on me.
I know. It would be very funny if a Biden Discovery announcement happened during this.
Second clue that it's gonna happen.
Please don't jinx us.
I don't think it'll happen.
Whew, I'm tired. So, next we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
Maybe Tanko's personality will like dramatically change for the rest of the game, though.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll have like a Kyondo kind of thing.
That'd be nice. Oh yeah, Angie just inhibits her body. Now they're both. Good luck doing both those voices at the same time, Beth.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we can't do it like with
I've been
Kyondo.
practicing in my brain. Don't worry.
I shall take that role. All right, everything is prepared.
Fluffs out the blanket, and just all the salt goes away.
Oh no!
How are you doing?
Well, I can see only the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy. Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Himiko's stepping in the salt.
Ah, crap, this weighs a ton! No, it's not much more than 175 pounds. Phew, I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
I could agree with that.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay, guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take careful to avoid disturbing it.
Take careful.
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Let's go.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. Love you. Bye.
The third clue that we're about to lose her.
Yeah. The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. They couldn't even animate them moving. We stood in a different corner. Ooh. Now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles.
Did you plan this?
Please blow out the
'Cause
candles.
Our names are similar.
Yeah, Kokichi and Shuichi sitting in a tree. Killing.
Woo!
Maki's like, oh, thank God. I thought they were gonna say kissing. I'd be jealous.
No, she's got eyes for Kaito only, man.
Yeah.
Shh. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark. So, go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it. You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. I just had a thought.
Yes.
Kibo can record voices. Suppose he recorded Angie's voice, is standing below the room right now, and can play the voice through the gaps in the floorboard, so we think it's Angie.
That's interesting.
That is an interesting thought.
Let's see what this voice says.
Oh,
and then
shit.
that might. If it. Yeah.
Then I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
That'd be a pretty crazy pull, because they only talked about his recording feature during the last trial.
Yeah.
I would respect this game if it did that, but it doesn't have a precedent of using things from previous trials in current trials.
True.
Yeah. I hope it's not that. I want this to be.
We want real magic.
I kind of want this to actually happen. Yeah.
Yeah. After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right? Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those. Okie dokie. Then I'll blow out the candle now.
Ooh, what if they light the match and drop it on the floor, and then Tenko can't leave the cage, so she gets burned alive?
Oh God, no. I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. Thank you. I hocked a loogie onto it.
Yeah.
The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Somebody once told me.
We should sing? What tune should we sing this to?
Oh, yeah.
Row your boat.
Ew, no.
Let's just speak it.
All right.
Or we can all just sing it together and see what happens. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
At last, at last, at long last.
Q led us all in the Cage Child song. Oh yeah.
Young dog guard
and little lost girl, sealed within an cage
At mountain's bottom within the darkness. At last, at last, at long last.
How many will there be by dawn?
Will there be 2 or just 1? Thunk.
Will the guard dog run far away?
Or did I eat the little girl? At last, at last, at long last.
That was awful.
Yeah, it was
job,
very
guys.
creepy. It was chill.
It gives an achievement for singing it.
We did it.
We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it.
Somebody died.
What was that?
A chunk.
Is the caged child Angie Onaga? He began calling. Now if the medium answers. Is the caged child Angie Onaga? What's going on? Is the caged child Angie Onaga?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes. But something's weird. Why won't she answer?
'Cause she's dead.
Maybe it failed? Let's light the candles briefly.
Oh, no, you guys.
What? Is that okay?
I didn't think this was going to be a death.
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike the match and light the candle once again.
We heard everybody but Kokichi.
But Tenko.
Kokichi spoke up?
Yeah, he said maybe it failed.
Okay. Yeah, there's blood under there. I just saw pink.
You saw
really?
blood?
Yup.
Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail? That shouldn't be the case.
My girl!
The seance was perfect.
There's the floorboards had big spaces under them.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it's stabbed from below
Yeah.
again?
But that happened last time.
They're not going to recycle a thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tango in there?
Tenko. I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders so well. But how about we let her out for now?
It's 'cause she's dead.
Wait. Dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way.
Don't make us sing the song.
Those, those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
What if they pull this up and then fucking Kibo's in there?
Oh
It's
god,
not
that'd be
Tenko
fucked
anymore.
up. Seeing how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around. But whatever.
Trapdoor scenario?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Just like setting up, Q instructed us how to clean everything
There
up.
is
Do you see
a
that?
hole right
You
there.
see that hole? Yeah.
Oh yeah. We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
If it's blood, it's not going to be Kiba.
Now I will remove the sheet.
Who's that?
Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside. Oh?
Well, it's still her.
that's her.
She dead though.
Something is amiss. Oh, she's gonna disturb the circle.
Uh-oh.
Himiko ran toward the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and...
Tenko!
Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and...
Oh, she is.
Oh shit, is it another murder? Fucking hell. This has never happened before.
No.
Double murder while investigating the murder.
Yeah.
Ding dong dong ding.
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation?
That's a first.
Maybe Monophanie's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Oh, the puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room.
Damn, well, what's the motive for murdering Tenko?
All right, there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Yeah.
I think it's Himiko.
You think Himiko did the murdering?
I think... Here's where my brain goes.
Okay.
I think Angie's death triggered something in Himiko. I think Himiko understands how much Tenko adores her and might believe that Tenko murdered Himiko, and so like a revenge killing would have been this.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
The only person suspecting Tenko that we know of at least was Tsumugi, right?
Mm-hmm. She was the first one to say Tenko
They're
did
all
it.
religious zealots. So
Yeah.
whenever religious zealousy comes into play, things get crazy.
True,
with,
which is why I
with
think
narrative.
it might be Kibo, because he's the one who's acting very, very weird about the whole religious thing.
Okay.
'Cause he was the one who was like, oh, let's pray, and yada, yada, yada. I don't know, it's weird.
That is weird.
The
What's up
second
with this
Bite of Discovery
door?
announcement played.
They're so. We thought that we were gonna get to the trial this episode, not that
Yeah.
another
Nope.
murder was gonna happen.
It didn't
Yeah.
take long for everyone to come running.
I guess I don't get to do my my Tenko, Angie voices.
Yeah.
Tenko? Seriously? What is this? How did this happen? Tenko, Gunter so sorry. Gunter could not protect you.
Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
I don't know. What's happening? Man, what if Maki is the killer? I don't think she is, but... Because I think they're setting her up to be best girl.
Who would have known about the trapdoor?
I mean, anyone who's
Cork.
investigating this room.
He's the one who set it up right over top of the trap door.
Yeah.
Cork did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But,
again...
okay, another reason why I thought maybe it was Himiko is Himiko was very quick to suggest this room to be used.
That's true.
Oh, that's
Good
true.
call.
And also, she's the one she was going to offer herself knowing that Tenko was going to take that spot.
Oh, and she did say magic and seances
Don't mix.
don't mix.
I don't think it's Himiko.
Maybe she was scared that the seance would work and that her magic, she knows that it doesn't, so she just killed Tenko so that the seance couldn't happen.
Himiko...
That would be a bonkers motivation.
Yeah.
I don't think that's it. But we'll see.
I'm
I
surprised
think
too.
you might be onto something.
Yeah.
I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now you should maybe start investigating right away.
Before that, I would like to confirm something.
He's like, is Angie in Tenko's
Yeah,
body?
really. The culprit who killed Angie may be different from the culprit who killed Tenko, yes?
Oh, good question.
What happens in the event there are two murders by two people? What if there are two blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario? Huh? What would happen? Monodam, what would happen?
Well, what would happen?
Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy.
I'm 5 years old. I don't know what to do. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. Really don't know.
Oh man, they're all disorganized.
What if Monodam dies this round?
If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate.
Did she puke twice, Green?
Yes.
I think she did.
Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
Have you already forgotten Daddy's in no condition to help us?
Oh. Well, there he is.
It's our fault that Daddy ended up like that.
Huh? It's all your fault, Monofany?
What? Daddy! Help! We don't know what to do on our own.
We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal.
Just play the Hootie and the Blowfish song. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
Hootie and the Blowfish, who are you?
What are you talking about? That's
What
a
is-
song, Power of
what?
Love. Haven't you ever heard it? Oh my god, it's a great song.
Not as great as that one that we sang.
True.
Oh,
Chart
God.
topper.
I want to like redo that. I want to actually try to do a melody next time. Stupid.
That's not true. Anything's possible with the power
We
of
lose
love.
all our subscribers.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam.
I am.
Daddy, I love you, so please go back to normal.
I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart.
Is that gonna work?
Aw, you're making me blush.
Yep. He back.
Oh, I'm back. Were you good? Were you good while I was away? I heard Hootie the Blowfish.
okay.
Thank you so much, my adorable darling
He
little
licks
cubs.
himself.
Ew. With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation.
Oh, that tickles, Father. Father's intense love is getting me all soaked.
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing. This better not waken anything in me.
Whoa.
No. Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off and relax. I was sick for a bit, but now I'm back.
Yeah.
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on a vacation.
What are you talking about?
Corporate chills. But I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave whether you get permission or not.
Huh? Wait, so then who's this baldy then?
Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone. Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed.
Okay.
Now that that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again? Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates? A first for Danganronpa history. Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
First come, first served.
Shit. So if we
Double trial.
only figure out one of them but don't figure out the other, that one gets off free?
I think what he's saying is that only the first killing counts to graduate. The second killing doesn't matter. I think is what he's about to say.
What?
Aren't you only be able to kill two people though? The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer would be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it
It's
later.
definitely gonna be a different person.
Shit.
That'd be fucked up.
100% is gonna be a different person.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too.
Which means we will probably know at least down to 2 people which one it could be.
Yeah.
And then we'll move forward in this game knowing that one person here is already a murderer.
Yeah, Jesus.
Cool.
Boy, everything's going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. A leader's got to be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst.
Daddy, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp.
No, there's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. Wait, where are the other two? What happened?
He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go.
That's why he's so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy.
Woof.
Okay.
I have
So
nothing
long,
to say.
farewell.
My mouth feels wrong.
Huh.
So to make sense of all that,
If both murderers have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
But we don't even know if there's a different culprit, do we? I bite my nails.
True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case. Ah ha ha ha! Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
You fucking psycho.
Guilty as charged.
Shuichi, this is bad. This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko's killed.
Or it's Tsumugi, and you're right about the mastermind thing. Like, she might have known that she could get away with this one.
Maybe. I don't know. Honestly, this throws a lot of my thoughts and predictions out of whack.
Everyone's so upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now. My pants are poopy. So this is where you need to step up. Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you got to do is make it so.
Yeah.
All right, then let's check the Monokuma file first. I'm in charge.
The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck.
Again with this? How?
Yeah. Huh?
A stab wound on her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death. Doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse.
Let's investigate that cage.
Yeah.
Curse? Or it could have been somebody in the room and then they stabbed her in the back of the neck and then moved the... No, but we didn't see it. Anything wasn't
Yeah, and in
moved.
pitch black, it's hard to move around the circle unless you're Cork and you have it memorized.
Yeah. Waha. God, not again.
But why would he kill her?
I don't know.
Curse?
He doesn't have a reason, just because it's fun. Maybe, no.
That
I
doesn't
don't know.
seem right.
Maybe there's a different ritual Cork was trying to accomplish that does
That would be
involve a
that
human
specific?
sacrifice. Yeah.
But we did exactly what we read in that book. So we have confirmation from the book that it was the cursed child ritual we were doing.
Maybe we also didn't take the book with us to check the circle. If you drew a different circle, maybe that and then kill somebody, maybe that alters the ritual. Oh, and oh my god.
They love each
my
other.
God.
I ship it so hard. Hey,
Oh, curse?
Oh my god, I love that she's blushing.
I know.
Kaito, calm down.
No ways there's a curse. Don't screw around.
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
I like you.
Oh no, slam.
Slam.
A dull sound reverberated through the room.
That was my head. Oh,
Oh,
she
she
punched
punched
him.
him.
Kaito, are you okay?
my bad, Shuichi. Oh, I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason.
Like hard. Wow.
I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll.
He's still calling her by her
I
nickname
love
now.
it. Stop.
Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly.
Dang it, there goes my character.
Who? Kaito?
He just left again. He just got there.
Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
Do you want Kibo, Mike? Because I've been talking about giving Kibo to you since your characters do seem to have been picked off one by one.
It's all good. That's
All right.
fine. You keep him.
Just say the word.
Yep. I got
True.
Monokuma.
We haven't time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko. And to think, earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko. You're dead. It's all Gunter's fault. Gunter failed to protect friends again.
Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Himiko's a mage. I'm a detective.
I'm an assassin. It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Gunter, bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
No, that won't be necessary.
You see a flashlight?
Yeah, that's not necessary at all.
Why?
Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power.
New power. Oh, this might be why they just had that scene then.
His eyes lit up.
I, Mio Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, I've installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on, shine on, you crazy fucking diamond.
Interesting.
Ooh. Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
Or changed his voice.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Yeah, you're right.
I know I'm right.
That's a truth bullet, though?
Huh.
Okay.
Why?
Well, ain't that...
Was there an opportunity earlier for him to use those eyes and he didn't? No. Nothing with Angie's death.
Very weird. Okay.
Or maybe he did stab through those floorboards and he was able to creep around down there in the darkness. But we would have seen
it,
that
Yeah.
because of the cracks.
I said things that made Tenko look suspicious, and now this. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tenko.
Cry later.
Shut up! I'm mourning.
No, you shut up.
No, you shut up.
Process your feelings by yourself. Crying won't take Tenko back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit. For Tenko and all of us.
Oh, you're right. Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize.
Alright. Let's take a look at this here crime scene. It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God, which is a palindrome.
Oh, God.
During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. So yeah, it definitely came through the floorboards.
But she would have had to turn over. This wooden statue's pretty heavy.
Q said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
What?
One
Yeah.
girl, fuck you. What do you know about girls? Oh, wow. What do you know about girls? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother?
What?
Look at his face.
Well,
I'm joking again. I'm making one of those good jokes.
One of those good jokes where I shit on you?
Anyway, what, Michael?
I just had a thought that like the only thing that would have been directly at the top of her was the dog god, and is it possible that there's like a knife that slid through like down and stabbed her?
Yeah, I was curious
But-
about like the top of the cage.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that would be on the tarp though, so we have to see what that looks like.
See if there's a hole in the tarp.
Yeah.
If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier.
Hey, just so you guys know, I did call Tenko's death.
You did.
I
The
said
whole
there's
time you were like
there's
3, 2, 1,
yeah.
baby.
I'll see
really?
You, I'll
Oh,
see you guys
shit.
later was the third clue.
Oh,
and I was like,
yeah,
she's not
fuck.
gonna live.
Oh, score 1 for Michael. Put 1 on the board for him.
Ooh, I love this game.
Yeah, when your least favorite characters start dying, you're
Yeah.
like, I'm
Yeah.
in.
Good board.
Jesus. Everything's coming up, Michael. It's a white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. And Kyo was the one who removed it.
Yeah, so it looks like there's a box on
What's
the.
weird is there's a... Okay, the pictures don't really line up for me because there's a trapdoor hole outside of the cage, but then her body is on top of that hole.
On
Yeah.
boards.
So I don't know what's true.
And who has the strength to lift that up?
The board?
Yeah, with the cage and the dog god on top of it.
If it was actually under her. I don't know where the board location was based on
Yeah,
this
that's weird.
dumbass
'Cause,
art.
like, the two people that could lift it up would be Ganta and Kibo,
Probably.
because they have superhuman strength.
Well, Kibo doesn't. Kibo's actually pretty weak.
Oh, well then it would be Ganta. But why would Ganta? This is all
Ganta
weird.
wouldn't
Yeah.
hurt her. This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back... Look, there's a blood stain on it right around the middle of the sheet.
Quark could have stabbed Tenko through the sheet.
But there'd be a hole.
I mean, it's pretty thick,
And
so
with
if it's
what?
a thin enough slit. No, never mind.
Yeah. So it came from up. But
But it's
how
the
would
back of her
she?
neck. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah. But no hole in the fabric, which means Tanko wasn't stabbed through this cloth.
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. Or she wasn't stabbed necessarily. Maybe there is a pokey that comes down on the cage, and she was pushed up into it.
Oh, that's an interesting
And the
thought.
thunk would have been like the push.
Oh, yeah. I like that idea.
Can we look at the cage?
I can't. I probably have to get closer to her. Yeah, there we go. All right. Iron cage.
It doesn't look like there's anything.
This is the cage used in the seance.
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage. Could fit like
Big
2
enough for a
bunnies in
person to
there.
fit inside.
Or that.
During the seance, Kokichin had covered Tanko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well.
Who put the Cork put the sheet down, so he could have put a knife there, but we were watching him.
Yeah. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first. We need to get like a breakdown of who got what when.
Hey, look at
Yeah.
this. A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
Yeah, I imagine so. The splatter must have been made when she was killed.
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
And I think you're right. Tanko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
See, I think I'm right. I think that she was pushed up into something. If she was stabbed right at the cage, right when the cage was lifted, that would explain the blood stain, right?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted.
What?
That is a possibility.
How?
Yeah.
Do you guys get that? I don't get
No,
that.
I don't
No.
either.
Check. Okay.
Crooked floorboard. Ah, this floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tanko.
Why is this floorboard loose?
Wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why would it come loose during the seance?
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose.
And the only two people are Cork and Himiko.
Unless this is another case where if Kibo... I like Beth's ideas how the lock was moved, but if Kibo can do electromagnetic stuff, guess what this is? Iron. Guess what reacts to magnets?
Yeah, but why would
Knives?
why would that work?
I don't know. I just am making a connection. I don't know exactly what you would do with that,
How,
but...
how do magnets work?
And Himiko did bring the rock,
Yeah.
She brought the rock, but she didn't place it. Cork placed it.
Yeah.
but she touched it.
There's a rock next to
We all
Tanko's
killed
body. This must
Tanko.
be... Yeah, we already saw this. Stone marker from the courtyard. Tanko put her forehead on it.
Interesting, and her position was moved.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
So
Tanko
she-
had her forehead on
a
this
little
rock.
bit. She
What
was
do you
hunched
mean
over.
her
180.
position was moved? Huh?
Oh, I thought. Oh, weird. I'm getting really confused by the pictures because when we first lifted it up and she was dead, her head was facing to the right, but
Oh,
now her
yeah.
head's facing to the left.
Yeah, I'm also confused by the pictures, but it's not explicitly saying that.
No,
Yeah.
no. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
A hole? It looks like there's a space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down there.
What? Something dropped down there.
Hey, Kibo. After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
Cool.
Right, let's do it.
Is it a bug?
It's
Yeah, it's the bug Gonza's been searching for this whole time.
Is
Did
that
we ever look
everything
at Tanko's body?
here?
I don't think we did.
No, we didn't.
No, alright.
Did we look at the bloodstain?
Tanko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance.
Very assassiny.
Yeah, wait.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Yeah, for Himiko. Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
What do you mean?
You were concerned about that, right? With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die.
You're speaking from experience.
No, I'm a child care fuck. Keep forgetting it's out. Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Look at my eyes.
Then that makes sense.
Look at my eyes. The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. Is it still in her?
That's a good question. You're right. I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Tenko's last moments. Fuck. All right. So now we gotta
else?
talk to people, I guess. Or also look at the ruined magic circle.
Let's do the circle first.
All
All
right.
right. People.
It's the magic circle Q drew on the floor. Well, at least it was. It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it wasn't unavoidable.
Was this drawn with salt?
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
Are you feeling all right? You sound ridiculous.
Yes, thank
Maki's
you.
calling out bullshit. Hell yeah.
Oh, she might be pulling out, like, if he had drawn it with chalk or something that was easier to, or harder to disturb, it would salt discourages people from getting close to the
Yes,
body.
yep.
So that might have been a move on Cork's part.
Also, again, it means that we can't check his work if he did draw a different circle.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions.
Oh god, I love Maki so
Yeah.
much. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
She's like the opposite of Kaede.
She really is. In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Caged Dog Village document. Isn't that right, Kyo?
Oh, she's just,
Ooh, she does have her eye on him.
He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. No, I think he's not telling us something.
Yep, I think you're right.
He's hiding something. All right, Kokichi, what do you think of all this? Man, what a lame function. Oh, we already read that.
There are the lights. The candles.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that'll yield anything.
Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There's no windows in this room, so without candles, it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? Should we try talking to people, or should I try to leave and see if
Talking for sure.
All right. Mia, what do you think?
The investigation is over and shut. It's all thanks to me for giving Kiba no function. Now then, cunt foos killers,
Whoa.
obviously.
Dang.
Come on.
One of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place.
No, not necessarily.
She was like super mean to boys all the time.
Yeah, but still.
Huh? Seriously? The seance was clearly set up to lure and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance?
There's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you don't even know that?
It's true that Tenko was alive before the seance began.
Why am I defending her insult?
Defending Miyu?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we kind of like Miyu.
I want to take the power away from the word cunt.
That's fair. This is the point of no return, Tenko. I was reacting more, less the word and more, that's like, she just died. Come on.
Oh, that's true.
like,
Jesus.
like, it's fine. Say cunt all you want, Miyu, but, like, there's a corpse right there.
But I
She's
came
trying
up
to
with this
help.
really funny pun.
This is the point of no return. You mustn't speak. It'll be Angie. Tenko answered Kyo, so at the point that she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit,
She got
she had already been killed.
What? Stabbed her.
That means she was killed in the dark, I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important part of this case.
Did Cork... Okay, so based on this whole, like, it could have happened when the cage was lifted, by that logic, I guess it could have happened when the cage was set down as well. He's the one who set down the cage. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to believe that
I
maybe
think whatever
Cork
we find,
put a knifey thing when he was setting up. I don't know.
I think whatever we
Yeah.
find in the hole will blow the case wide open, I think. Or at least
Yeah.
give us a new angle to consider.
Yeah, I agree.
Why? Why did this? Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking. Of course, I am shocked about that as well, but why did the seance fail? We performed all the steps flawlessly.
Except for Himiko.
You seem more concerned by that than the murder. See, he's trying fucking something.
Yeah, he is.
Like, he has an ulterior motive we're not learning.
Guys, what if we find out unequivocally, like we figure out the Tenko case, and it's obvious to everyone at this party who killed Tenko, and then it doesn't matter because we have to figure out who killed
Oh, who killed Angie?
Angie.
Yeah, maybe.
So the whole time we're like, you're a fucking murderer, but like we can't deal with that right
It doesn't
now.
matter.
We might have to trust a murderer.
Oh, if we perform the caged child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time...
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
True. It may be best to move past what happened, to know why the seance failed.
Whatever, just hurry up.
At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle. Then, Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko.
Yes.
After that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles. And finally, we all sang the caged child's song. The seance should have been complete, but... Oh, now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Oh, that was just us singing it, Kokichi.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Thunk. That's right.
It was more of like a cage rattle than a thunk.
It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps.
Who's walking?
What? Court? He's being so weird.
Yeah, that was pretty loud for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
And what happened?
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god. Next, I took off the white cloth.
So he would have been able to remove any kind of weapon.
Yeah.
Like, say, you could hide it if you, like, pinched it from the top.
Yeah. Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it...
I think Cork did it. Maybe he because he was closest to the hole in the floor, right?
That seems the most obvious.
Yeah.
Mackie?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to think of how somebody who was standing in that room would be able to dislodge that floorboard. Is that floorboard connected to a wire or something that he could just pull
It would
and it would knock it up?
Considering that Tenko's last moments are a thing, it could be that she noticed something and tried to pry open the floorboard herself, or something happened there. Like maybe she realized she was in danger and tried to escape, or maybe
I don't
something
know.
else.
I do think that her trust and her diligence to make sure that Himiko was happy would prevent her from doing anything to disturb the seance.
It's possible.
And it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Perhaps, besides, she was still inside the cage, yes?
Seems so obviously that Cork did it. Then when was she killed?
Yes, that is a problem. There is another problem. And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out. Maybe someone moved from their corner. Did someone else sneak in here?
Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham.
Yeah.
Monkey never was one to pull her punches. Interesting. Okay, yep.
Let's get to the corner.
Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor.
So curious. It seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
Kibo.
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine.
Okay, cool. Because then Kibo might, if he knows something, he might not look at the
Yeah.
right thing. Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down.
Okay, got it.
I want to get under here.
Yeah, I want to see what's under this.
Cool.
I pulled off. Sorry, shifting. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor.
Under the floor.
Oh, hello.
No.
This is a lot more spacious than I thought.
That beam is
You can move
Cut
pretty
beam.
easily on all fours. Let's look around for clues.
It'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Yeah.
Huh.
blood.
Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tanko's. There's more over here, though. There's a blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. Oh, and it's dry. But that's pretty far from where Tanko's blood is dripping down.
So maybe she did move around?
It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
Look to the left when you're done.
Hey,
Yeah.
the back of this floorboard has blood on it too.
You're right. There's a little bit of blood on the other side of this floorboard.
Did Tanko's blood splatter here when she got killed?
You tell me, Mrs. Assassin.
Okay,
I wonder. I can't really be sure yet.
I would tell you if I knew.
But these bloodstains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry.
That couldn't be her blood if it's dry. It just
No.
happened.
Yeah. Someone else bleeding?
Did someone test it?
Or set it up beforehand after killing Angie. Maybe this is how they got.
Oh.
Oh, this might be how they got into Angie's lab. Is through the floor.
I don't remember what the floor looks like.
Yeah, me neither.
They never really made a
Oh,
point about
shit.
it. Hello.
Good eye, Michael.
Yeah.
There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it.
Oh, that's how they could
It
get
hooks
it.
around.
Yeah, it hooks
Oh,
around.
yeah. The blood on this sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
This came from my research lab. My
It
research
did.
lab.
My research lab.
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality. You can hide it under your clothes too. How?
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't be able to defend herself.
But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
The cage is 3 feet high, so if you were to stab it in with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible.
Then her posture is the question.
Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark.
Idiot suit down? What?
You obviously never played Danganronpa 2.
Yeah,
Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Neither of those is possible.
there you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
This
I
is
think
far
there's
left?
Yeah, there's one more thing. You mean far
Oh,
right?
Hello, far right.
Oh,
yeah.
hole and cut
see?
cross piece.
We couldn't go any farther left.
I don't think so. I
Okay.
can try again. Ah, look. Part of the cross piece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width, too.
From what I can see of it, it was broken off naturally.
Was it?
It wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone.
It's a nice cut.
Yeah. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is why?
Another cross piece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing. So what purpose did this serve?
The floorboard underneath Tanko's body is loose, and the cross piece supporting it has been cut. The culprit did all of this. Then why? Oh, if the culprit did all of this, then why? Alright, let me try all the way to the left. That's as far as I
Okay,
can go.
cool. Thanks.
Check out the hole.
So, let's look at the hole.
Where's that lead?
Some of the wood has corroded and has broken off so you can see into the next room.
Oh, shit.
What?
So they could have accessed it from the left room, and
Oh,
Himiko
yeah.
did say, let's use the middle room.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's weird, it feels like someone must have been working together with someone in
Right?
the seance
Yeah.
room.
It feels
So,
like an accomplice.
Do we have a situation where murderer number 1? No, because this must be a revenge killing.
Maybe.
Whoever did it's trying to frame Angie's killer, too, because they both were stabbed in the back of the neck.
Yeah, see, that's what's tripping me up is that, like, that implies a similar or same murder weapon. And that just takes, like, way too much. You have to figure way too much out too quickly if this was a spur of the moment killing. This feels premeditated.
Yeah.
Damn, man. This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall.
It's going there.
This part has rotted away.
It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get through the next room through here.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor, unless you're Kibo. We did all right because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black.
We'd be able to see.
But that might
through the
make it
floorboards.
impossible to move around in there.
Then they could have used a light like we're doing right now.
True. They used a light to move around under the floor? Is that possible?
It'd be crazy for Kibo to like reveal his light stuff right after using his light stuff.
True. I think we finished investigating here. Maki, you want to head back up?
I'm glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. I'm very meticulous.
Yeah, Dust, you suck.
Yeah.
Dust sucks.
Yeah, I think we're going to dust ourselves off and get ready to finally get to the bottom of this case.
When we come
back.